G'day folks, Ben from Snowies today showing you this GCI Slim-Fold Table. This is a lightweight, easy fold aluminium table that seats 4 people quite comfortably and has got a few unique features, a little bit different than the other tables in the range. Main feature being that you can fold half of this down. So if you've got a tight space or you want to create extra space during the day under your awning, you can just fold half the table away and still have half of it to put some stuff on top of. So if you want to move this to the side of your awning, leave a few things on there, then move it out at night for food prep and for dining, you can quickly fold this out. All comes in one piece. It's got a 54 kilo rating, weighs 9.5 kilos. Aluminium top, so it's heat proof, so you can put your stove and stuff on top of here quite comfortably, and packs down to a 9 centimeter slim package. That's the size of half of this. 9 centimeters thick, so it packs easily in your car. 138 centimeters by 61.5 centimeters and 68 centimeters in height. Really good all-round table. I'll show you how to set it up and pack it away. Stick around for those details after this. Before we dive in, we've got loads more content like this on our channel, so make sure you like and subscribe below. Now let's jump into the product. This is the GCI Slim-Fold Table packed up here. 69 centimeters by 61.5 and about 9 centimeters in width this way. So all the frame packs up in between here and weighs 9.5 kilos. So you got this handle on the side, doesn't come with a carry bag. You could probably fit a normal size, or you could find a furniture bag to put this inside of if you liked. But otherwise you've got this handle here which holds it closed when you've got it packed up as well. So to set this up, undo the handle first, which allows us to unfold the table. And I'll put this completely upside down, but you don't need to lay it flat to do all the steps that I'll show you here now. So there's instructions in here on how to set it up. If you fold this all the way open, you can see that middle section comes up automatically. That's fixed to the center section. And then you lock these in place here. And the second one you want to undo is the leg on this side here. Push that up and lock those into place. And then there's a third leg on this side here that you can lock into place as well. And then you just flip the table over and use it. So it's easy as that to set up. Now, as I showed you earlier in the video, you can just use half the table if you like. So on the side that doesn't have the 2 brackets, so this bracket here and this bracket here, this side always stays set up. This side here can fold down flat. So if we push these brackets down, fold this leg up and in, you can fold this end of the table down. Now the table does touch the ground. This is longer than the leg itself. You can tuck it right in if you like. It just lifts the table up a little bit and it doesn't sit flat on the ground. It sits on the end of these posts here. Or just leave it out a little bit. And what that actually does is create stability for the table. So as a half table now, you've got this extra element of stability here. So you can see that if I push this all the way in, it moves a little bit. I'll slide this out and just settle it down. Makes it so much sturdier. So that's an option for you if you like, if you want to create a sturdy table. But for the most part, you're probably going to do this when you want to push it to the side of the awning, keep it out the way. Or if you just kind of leave it like this, this is probably going to be against the side of your tent or something like that anyway, so it doesn't really matter how this sits. But for now, I'm showing you how this sets up, or how this operates with it all set up. As we mentioned before, 138 centimeters in length, 61.5 centimeters in width, 68 centimeters in height. So it's short to be standing at and working at if you're cooking, but a good height to sit at. And you've got nice upright legs, so these legs don't come in too far. You've got these brackets here, but to fit a chair, 4 people quite comfortably around this is quite a good size. It's sort of longer and thinner. It's made with an aluminium top, so these are folded aluminium slats on top here. As I mentioned previously, heat proof, so you can quite comfortably cook with a stove. Probably wouldn't recommend putting a steaming hot or really hot cast iron camp oven on here, but you can put a hot kettle or something on there if you like. The legs, they don't specify what they're made of, the frame. I suspect it's an aluminium because it feels quite lightweight, but it could be a steel. Whatever the case, it's a nice powder coated frame. The middle legs just come down to an individual sort of end there, but the end legs up here you can see are a hoop. So you're gonna find if this is on really uneven ground, these can be harder to level out. So only consideration with this table is it doesn't have adjustable legs, but they're quite sturdy hoops, so it makes for a nice strong table. And there's a hoop like that on both ends. Not much to see around the table. You've got the handles on the front there, which come together to carry it. Can also make it easy to handle in the campsite. I suppose if you need to move it around like this, you've got those handles there to be able to do that. But otherwise, not much more to show on the table. It is what you see is what you get. Stability test. I'll chuck some tables and plates and some cups and plates, on here to show you. It does wobble a little bit. I don't know of any camp table that doesn't wobble, but this one is pretty good for the lightweight nature of the table. Those 3 legs give it a bit of extra stability. So if you knock that and you've got a full cup, it's probably going to spill, but I'm putting reasonable effort into wobbling that. You can see it moves a little bit, but pretty good for a camp table. Pack up, it's pretty easy. You can do it without folding it upside down if you don't want to put this flat on the grounds. First thing you do is go to the end of the table that doesn't have that center bracket in it. So this one here, push these forward. There's little tabs there you can just push down to release that bracket. That folds up, let that fold down. Do the same on this side here. Push this in on both sides. Leg folds up. And then you do need to then pull these out. So you can see I haven't pushed this right on the ground here. If I pull them out and then fold this down, I've done all of that with the only bit touching the ground being this little end bit where the legs are there. Fold it flat. You can then do this strap up here to keep it secure, so it then doesn't unfold. It's attached both sides so it won't unfold. You can then carry it back to your campsite. That's the GCI Slim-Fold Table. Great because it's got that heat-proof surface. If this is the kind of pack size that's going to fit with your setup, maybe you've got a long, thin slot that you need to slot into a camper trailer or in the back of your car, it slots in nice and comfortably that way, or perhaps up high this way. For a stable table with heaps of room to sit at, check out the GCI Slim-Fold online at snowies.com.au.